Guys, I'm incredibly excited. We are over here in Oakville. We're at 320 Dalewood Drive. We're positioned perfectly at the end of this cul-de-sac with massive trees floating over this property. Today's tour features a 7,000 square foot luxury finished 10-foot ceiling main floor home with 4 bedrooms upstairs, all private bathrooms, additional like 3 bedrooms you could do in the basement. This home is amazing. It's impeccably designed. I can't wait to take you guys through it. Why don't you just come in and take a look right now? All right, now as soon as we step in, I want to introduce you to Peter He, the listing agent for this incredible property. We are getting the tour. We're gonna run through this whole house. Peter, why don't you just quickly tell us what makes this house so special?
Oh, this house is in the prime location of Southeast Oakville. It's on the dead-end street, and it's in walking distance to all the top-rated schools. It offers the elevator, it offers a 3-car garage, it offers over 7,000 luxury living space.
Awesome, awesome, great, man. And then we'll go through and do the tour now. That's awesome. You're the man, buddy.
Enjoy the tour.
Yeah, we're excited. Big thanks to Peter for the tour today. We're super excited now. As soon as you step in, you're greeted with this grand over 20-foot skylight. We've got the big pendant here. It's an amazing space for your guests to enter this home. Also, you'll notice we've got all this amazing trim all throughout the home, whether it's the trim on the doors, it's the millwork, it's the coffered ceilings. There's so much amazing detail in this home. And you'll notice if you're here in person, there's this really soft mint green accent of paint that's sprinkled all throughout the rooms. It makes this home feel super luxury, and it's done with this little detail of just the trim, and it looks phenomenal. Now, first room. As soon as you enter in on your left, you've got the door there for your guests to drop their jackets, and you've got this lovely sitting room. We've got 10-foot ceilings all throughout this main floor, which just creates a massive sense of scale in the property where everything's just soaring, pot lights everywhere. These really beautiful views all frame the fact that we've got really mature trees, lush trees everywhere, lush landscaping everywhere. It looks beautiful. And then as we step back around, we enter in through our dining room on the right. And this is where we've got this lovely contemporary Sputnik style light fixture, the coffered ceilings. We also have Bluetooth throughout this entire property. And I love the fact that with the mirrors here, it creates a sense of scale in this room as well. And then we've got the white oak flooring all throughout the main floor, all throughout upstairs. And it just creates the sense of the home feeling light and airy with that mint green accent, the white. Looks really, really solid. Okay, now we're gonna start to get into some of the countertops. We've got this really high-end quartz countertop throughout, lovely gold hardware everywhere, and this is very high-end hardware. And then you step over and look at this space. You've got what's an amazing place to have a coffee bar, a third refrigerator, we'll show you where the other ones are, unending storage for snacks and everything. The cabinets are lovely. The quality of these doors are heavy. The hardware feels amazing. And I'm a huge fan, guys, of the hardware throughout this entire home. It's beautiful. We've got those Bluetooth speakers carrying all throughout. And now we step over, we're stepping onto our first change in flooring. And we're here right off the garage. So we're actually looking back on a covered space. We'll show you in a bit. We got some built-ins. This is where our 3-car garage is. And then we've got this lovely hardware that you're gonna see all throughout the home. It's like this brushed gold color. It's beautiful. We've got our space for the mudroom where you enter in, drop your jackets, drop your shoes, and then you're on this nice, easy to clean, easy to keep clean porcelain tile. And you step in, we've got our elevator right here. So this elevator goes up through all the floors. We got 3 stops, the basement, main floor, 2nd level, and it's tucked away really nicely on all the floors. So you don't really notice it. It's kind of in these nice areas. And then now we step in and we have our laundry room. Look at the scale of this laundry room. Big space for folding. You've got the sink. You've got these cabinets are all so new that we actually haven't taken the plastic off them. They're so brand new, okay? And the hardware again throughout, heavy duty, beautiful hardware. This is a really great space for you to be able to do your laundry, look out at the covered porch, and then have all the built-in shelf storage and everything. Moving to the kitchen, this is where we've got our big island for guests. This is where the entertainment really begins. And the first thing I want you to notice is that everything here just feels super well integrated. We've got our fridge, big Sub-Zero fridge tucked back here. Fantastic. Again, the hardware is beautiful. They've upgraded the size of these so they feel really nice to grab hold of. We've got that lovely quartz that has like a sparkle and a shimmer to it. It's just details everywhere, guys. Like, you kind of have to see this house in person to really appreciate it. We've got our dishwasher. We've got really nice Miele appliances. We've got the Wolf ovens here, the double oven, which is fantastic to have. And then come see this detail. So off the kitchen, you've got your Wolf range over there. You step in here, we've got an additional fridge. This is really cool because not only do we have the 10-foot ceilings, we're looking out on the 1/3 of an acre backyard, which you guys will see in a minute, but we've got that same quartz carried throughout. We have an additional range. This is a massive oversized servery for you to keep all the mess tucked back here. This is where you could have your chef over preparing meals for people, hiding all this back here so that your kitchen just looks fantastic and it looks like it's just clean, perfect, set up, ready to go. We also have double sinks over here, which is great. And the view, like the size of the scale of this back window overlooking the property is so lovely. And we got our entrance to the backyard. But look at this. Once you step into the living room, we've got this lovely fireplace with this beautiful detail of stone encasing this mantle, giving it that like really high-end luxury, very subtle details with the veining. And then we've got our coffered ceiling throughout the space, which feels so luxe. Anytime you're in a space where you got 10-foot ceilings and then it's encased with that coffered ceiling detail with all the pot lights in between, it just looks super high-end. And again, we got all those mint green accents. Now, another fun detail of this level is we have this powder room where guests can step in here. We've got really beautiful sconce lighting a little bit higher up. We've got the crown molding all throughout. And then you'll notice the sound even changes in here because we've got this wallpaper and it's like this really pretty tropical wallpaper, high-end porcelain tiles everywhere through here, high-end quartz. And this just feels like a nice surprise for guests when they open this door and they're greeted with just that first shocking surprise of a change in the wallpaper. It's lovely. And before we wrap up, we still have another sitting room. So we've got double sitting rooms. We've got the sitting room off the entrance that we talked about. And then as you step in here, we've got a sitting room with a lowered chandelier, really nice. We've got double crown molding. We've got that layered recessed ceiling with the lighting up there. Super nice. And imagine just having guests over, they're hanging out. We've got the white oak everywhere, got the built-in Bluetooth. I feel like I'm making no eye contact with you guys today because I'm just like, my eyes are going everywhere around the property. Now it's time for us to go check out the upstairs. Follow me. Now, entering our upper level, we're greeted with skylights right away. We've got all this light pouring in. We've got pot lights everywhere throughout. That mint green accent within the trim really starts to stand out. We've got the same white oak flooring. And this staircase, just for starters, when you're up here, we're looking down all the way into the basement. It's maybe one of my favorite views in the home. I'm such a sucker for a home that has the open concept staircase where you're looking down over and you're seeing the beauty of the space. Okay, now follow me. We've got 4 full bedrooms up here. Every bedroom has a bathroom. Let's start with the smallest bedroom, and it's this one right here. And when I say small, it's kind of comical because we've still got all the ceiling height on this floor. We have a ensuite bath that is lovely. We got nice stone everywhere. You gotta come in and actually see the shower because the shower is beautiful. And this is the smallest bedroom of the bunch. Like, look at this nice shower. We got a nice big step-in shower, beautiful tile throughout, awesome sense of just privacy in the home where each section of the home feels like its own little oasis that's tucked away. We got a beautiful tree right here, total privacy with that tree and total privacy with the window there looking out. Nice crown molding, nice trim on the windowsills. The views are beautiful. We're looking at bungalows. We're looking at deep lots that are far away, so everything looks amazing. We've also got our closet that is a walk-in. Look at this walk-in closet. This is awesome. And again, this is the smallest of all the bedrooms, and it's still so impressive, the scale. Tons of storage. We got pot lights in here, crown molding throughout. Really, really nice. And then as we walk across our breezeway here, looking down on the entrance, we've got our next bedroom. featuring a Juliet balcony. It looks absolutely beautiful. Sconce lighting. We got the light switches so that when you're stepping out of bed, you can flick the lights on and off and you've got that space. Because of the soaring height of the ceilings, being 9 feet even here on the second floor, we've also got these 8-foot doors and they're so heavy. They're so beautiful. The built-in here is really, really nice to have. So you get this big built-in closet. Okay, now we've got an ensuite bath with each room. And this is great because we've got big soaring ceilings in here, really nice stone. I like that these bathrooms are similar, the first one you saw and this one, in having nice stone details. So what I mean by nice stone is we've got the dark accent for the vanity, and then we've got that lighter stone on the ground, lighter stone in the shower, complements each other really nice. And they've managed to pull together the stainless with the gold, making everything look cohesive, even though there's some different choices and finishes, which I really like. Now let's go check out the third bedroom. Because we're saving the primary for last, we get to walk down this beautiful wing that takes us over to the third bedroom. But first, we've got our attic access here with this big step-in closet. This is just your extra closet. It could be for linens, could be for additional storage. Maybe you got like a huge shoe collection and you just want all the extra storage in the world. This would be the really impressive space to do it. We step to the third bedroom where we have another full ensuite bath that we're gonna show you in a second, and this walk-in. Now this walk-in is amazing for a third bedroom. It mirrors the style of the walk-in in the primary. We're looking out on the primary balcony that I can't wait for you guys to see. And then we've got brand new cabinetry all through it. Like, it hasn't even been unwrapped, it's so new. Tons of space. I love that these closets have sock drawer, underwear drawers. They've got those additional drawers that pull out. We've got matching on both sides. So many great details, and the hardware feels phenomenal. It feels super luxury. Another detail that I haven't actually pointed out is when you look at these rooms, they all have this really well integrated vent that just complements the fact that this home is custom. It's really well built, huge trim along there. And then we've got a little Juliet that I think is fun because it looks out on the primary balcony, but it's just a nice Juliet for you to be looking out on this backyard. Again, over 1/3 of an acre. Hear how quiet that is? You don't hear anything when you're here. Tons of privacy because of the maturity of these lots. We got a park back there with a pool, really beautiful and totally serene back there. I love it. Okay, now we have a very impressive ensuite. This feels like you could have in-laws living with you. You could have like a couple actually over here because they're in their own wing of the house with the elevator that I'm gonna show you guys in a second. We've got the same stone that we've seen in the other bathrooms there, but a slight update in the stone. We got a little bit more of a yellow in this stone here. Same within the shower. This is a massive shower, by the way. Like, just to give you guys an idea of some scale, look at how enormous this shower is. It's huge, and we've got the big freestanding tub. So this is a very, very impressive bathroom. And we've also got another window. All the windows in this home are framed really well where you're not staring at any of the neighbors. They've managed to build the home in a way where it really complements the surrounding area, which is awesome. As soon as we step out of this third bedroom, we're greeted by another skylight. We've still got the Bluetooth speakers, all the pot lights, but come see this. This is our second floor entry to the elevator, which we saw downstairs in the mudroom just off the garage. And this is great because, again, you could have, let's say you had your in-laws living with you, or you had different people that were living up here that were family, friends, whoever, whatever, because you get the double vanity. You've got this space where someone could be using this elevator to access the second floor and come right up here and have their bedroom right off that main elevator. And now it's the moment I know you've been excited to check out. Come see the primary. Now, how is this for a primary space? From here, we're looking through total privacy to the backyard. We've got the Juliet that's looking out on that primary balcony. I wanna show you guys the ensuite right away. We've got this lovely wallpaper that is just accenting this wall with sconces. It looks beautiful. And then we step in to our even larger than the last room walk-in with all these built-ins. So again, really nice to have all the built-in shelving. We get that second row. We've got a ton of space for you to have his, hers, shoe collection, watch collection, whatever you're into, you get the space for it. And then you've also got tons of light because you get the pot lights. You also have these windows that are looking out again, total privacy. Look at that view back there. You're just looking at trees that look like they're hundreds of years old. and it's beautiful maturity. Come see the ensuite. Moving through the primary, we enter the ensuite. We have the same stone that we had in that last bathroom. Really beautiful porcelain tiles, big freestanding tub. Look at the size of this tub. I feel like I gotta jump in here and check this out to see the scale of it. And then we've got really nice quartz, again, double vanity, really high-end hardware on all the cabinetry. It's so lovely. And you know what? I said I was gonna jump in. Let's just see the scale of this tub. You ready for this? Look at the scale of this. You could easily hang out in here with your lover, chill, enjoy the tub, and now it's time for us to go see the basement. Let's go check it out. This is the perfect time for us to mention on this tour that, in case you forgot, there's over 4,500 square feet upstairs, main level and second level. That means our basement is 2,400 plus. I think it's 2,480 square feet in the basement. We got really good ceiling height. We have more bedrooms actually than the listing even says. We've got the possibility for like 3, even 4 bedrooms, lots of space. We've got our bedroom here, great to have the window. We've actually got our security system in here. So this is a little bit of a faux closet, but this is the way to conceal this. We've got security here, as you can see, looking at all the cameras, looking around the property. We've got our electrical panel. And this is a really good sized room for the basement. Really beautiful trim all throughout. We step over, have our second bedroom space through here. And this is a proper bedroom, meaning we got a full closet. We've got that same hardware carried all throughout the home, same trim carried throughout the home, no expense spared. And we've got our ensuite. Really nice big porcelain tiles in here, nice matte tiles in the shower there. This home has not overlooked detail. Sometimes in basements you'll see lower quality countertops, lower quality cabinets, lower quality stones. This hardware is the same throughout the entire house, which really pulls the whole home together. Doesn't feel like the basement was some kind of add-on, okay? As soon as you're back in the hallway space, we actually have something really cool that's on this side, which is a massive cold storage space. And just to give you an idea of scale, imagine the wine collection that you could keep nice and cool down here. We're right underneath the primary porch when you enter in through the front door. It feels very nice and cold, feels dry, feels beautiful down here. And then we're going to look at the other side of this basement, because like I mentioned, 2,400 square feet, 2,480 square feet, feels an awful lot like most people's primary residences. It's such a big space. So in here we got our furnace room, and we're just gonna peek in because we've got our double furnace, which when you have a home this size, when you have 7,000 square feet that you need to keep warm, you need the 2 furnaces. So you can see we got the first floor, second floor. We also have 2 HRV units to just circulate, pull in all that air, that fresh air. We got our sump and our big oversized extra large water heater that is a commercial sized water heater. It's fantastic. Now, before we see this very exciting room in the back, we got a couple rooms back there that are exciting. We have another bathroom. What's so amazing about this house, in case you haven't noticed, is we have all of these bathrooms. We've got 7 full bathrooms, meaning you got a vanity, you have a toilet, and you have a shower or a tub. So really cool. And all the bathrooms that have tubs also have showers. So you just have a ton of different spaces that you can use. Again, I'm a huge fan of this open concept staircase. Just look at this. You could try and use this for storage, but I like that they didn't, that they opened this up. You get to see the architecture of the staircase, and I'm looking all the way up through here, this lovely shot, looking at the chandelier, seeing the staircase spiraling around me all 3 floors. This is a really beautiful property. Now, for my favorite part of the basement, come follow me. This is the entertainer's dream. We've got this massive open space, big wet bar, the ability for you to host, put a bunch of bar stools here, have a TV back there, have a TV over here, have the game on, be hanging out. It's a really cool vibe for you to entertain your guests, flow between the basement space and the backyard space, because we actually have a staircase over there that leads up into the backyard. We've got our wet bar right here, lovely cabinets all throughout. And just imagine, like, you're hanging out with friends, you got a collection of all your bottles here, TV with the game, collection of your bottles here if you wanted to. It's an amazing space to entertain, and I'm looking at what is easily 20 plus pot lights. The space feels bright, does not feel like a basement because of that entrance. And just look at this, another 8-foot door to frame the space, and then that staircase leading straight up with the beautiful stainless steel handrail. Like, this home's got it all, guys. And speaking of got it all, there's something else it has that you're gonna love. Drum roll, please. Right off of this space, we have your in-home movie theater, okay? Let me give you the visual for how I would set up the space. This sofa would be on this side of the room. We've got that bathroom just through there so that your guests can just quickly use the bathroom. It's nice and tucked away. But I would have a big sectional here, and I would use this big wall that we've got to frame your in-home theater. It's perfect because the room's already been blacked out. It's nice and dark with the paint color. So having the TV on this side or the big screen on this side, you got a giant wall to make full use of having this space. You could do a little bit of sound treatment in here, turn this into like a proper home theater, or it could serve as another bedroom. You could do a wardrobe. It's a really fun room to hang out in, have cocktails in. Maybe you want to do more of a speakeasy vibe in here. Either way, beautiful space. I love it. All the trim, all the crown molding has been perfectly painted with this really beautiful dark. It looks black, but in person, it's actually got like a little bit of red in it. It almost looks like it's a bronze colored finish. We step back over through here. We have another closet for storage, which is great, with a pot light in there, got some art tucked in, really nice ceiling height, which just adds to every closet feeling fantastic. And as if that's not enough, we have an additional bedroom in here with a full closet, 2 windows above us, tons of pot lights, great space for you to have all these additional bedrooms. We got those 4 full bedrooms upstairs. We have 2 proper bedrooms down here with closets. We have an additional 2 rooms that you could use if you wanted to as bedrooms. And then we've got our elevator access here, additional storage to the right. And we still have 1 more space that you could use if you wanted to store items, have some just storage space that's not your cold cellar. You can use this right here. Additional closet space, okay? Storage, whatever you want to use it for. And this room, because it has no windows in it, it can be a totally blacked out room. You could use it for, I don't know, maybe you're into developing photography and photos. I've got no idea. But great to have the extra room. Could just be storage. Again, because we're right off the backyard there, you could use it as that storage space. Just in case you thought we were going to end today's tour without showing you the one room that I know you wanted to see maybe the most, let's go see the elevator, take it up to the main floor, and catch you guys outside. This is my first time waiting for an elevator inside of a residential home. This is so exciting. Dun, 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 dun. You don't have to use the Jeopardy theme song while we're waiting here. See you up there. Well, hello. Are you ready to see the backyard? Come follow me. Now, this is where we end today's tour, and I'm so excited because we are on over 1/3 of an acre. So obviously you step off, you've got this covered space right away off the kitchen, off the living room where you can entertain, have chairs out here, it's lovely. And then look at the size of this lot. It is such a rarity, and this neighborhood is really where you start to get the scale of the trees, these bigger lots. This is 0.38 of an acre, so it's 1/3 plus of an acre. And this is where you can also see the scale of that balcony off the primary over there. We have the additional Juliettes all around the bedrooms. How stunning is this property? Now, we even have this rear entrance to the basement that you guys saw when we were down in the basement space. This is where you can walk up, have additional covered patio space. We've got gates on both sides. All this area is fenced in. How beautiful is the exterior of this property? So this is where I would encourage you to pick up the phone, give me a call, 289-216-6852. Invite me to take you through this home. I'd love for you to come see this in person, see the beauty that is this section of Oakville, and we'll help you find your dream home. Whether it's this home or the next home, we're gonna help you find your dream home. I think it just might be this one. Cheers, guys.